All right, moving on. Chrissy Teigen is known for posting intimate moments of her life on social media, but recently she received backlash for posting a photo of her son and daughter taking a bath with the caption, "Not pictured, endless bickering." Well, some trolls thought it was a bit much. One person tweeted, "Chrissy Teigen receives criticism for posting bathtub photos with her kids. Not appropriate in front of your son. Wonder, does this woman have a real brain? She was just taking over the coals per how nasty she was, and then does this. Okay, young kids, but please be private." They kind of went on and on and on about her. What do you think about this? Was it inappropriate for her to share that photo? Or are people just overreacting because it's Chrissy Teigen?
I thought long and hard about this. And, I think American culture, we are one of the few cultures who are so quick to sexualize everything, right? Because if we look at and dive into why it is people say this is unacceptable, it comes from a place of sexualness. Now, this, I will say, this is real modern. It wouldn't have flew in my household, and I probably stopped seeing my parents naked maybe when I was about 3 or 4 years old, maybe. My mom and damn sure would have never got her naked self in the tub with me. But I also think that any parent has their child's best interest at heart. And I don't think that Christy was doing anything to intentionally harm her child. And that just may be the way their family is. Maybe they may be free. Maybe she's creating an environment where you don't have to be ashamed of your body and everything doesn't have to be sexualized. And maybe they're nudists for all we know. I do know that she's smart enough to know how the world was going to react to that. And maybe she should have kept it a private moment. But I don't know that I see anything 100% wrong with it.
Al, do you see a problem with this, or is it no big deal?
I guess I'm on the opposite side of Funky on every story today, because I'm like, this is weird. That boy is 5. The little girl is 3. I mean, I understand that you can have moments, but he's too old. He's almost 6. Why would she post this? What is the reason for her posting this? She's got a full face of makeup on. I think she thought it was going to be cute for the internet. And the internet was like, oh, not so much. And I think you might be right, Claudia. It could be because she posted it. They are wealthy. They probably have 5 or 6 bathtubs in there. They probably got 2 or 3 nannies. One could take that 5-year-old boy and he could get his own bath while the mother and the daughter is bathing together. I don't know. This is just weird for social media, in my opinion. I don't need to see a 5-year-old little boy in the tub with his mother with a full face of makeup on and his sister. It just didn't. It's something that if you're going to do it privately. You don't need to do that on social media.
We have a comment from YouTube. It says, taking a bath with mommy isn't sexual to anyone but those who need to seek help. I do think that it's not a big deal if you take baths with your kids. Now, I do think when you get the age, it may be debatable. We had a friend of the family that we felt like she had a crush on her son. They were taking baths. She had her kid in the shower when he was a teenager. We were like, okay, you trying to smash. But I think with Chrissy, she's also kind of scrambling to redefine herself and to kind of get forgiven or to get a better look. And I think maybe she thought, oh, this is a tender moment with my kid. And she in social media wasn't here for it. I think if Beyonce would have done it, everyone would have been here for it. They would have said it was so beautiful. And you see a million people imitating her. When Chrissy Teigen does it, it's perverted. It's gross. I don't think she's being perverted. I really don't. I think that people pick and choose who they get mad at when it comes to these things.
Can I ask a question then? Can we just discuss what would be an appropriate age that a young boy, what age, how long do you think a young boy should be in the bathtub with his mother and his sister? At what age do you think they should probably wean him away from doing these types of things?
I don't have kids, so I can't say. I would say 4 or 5 is probably getting like a little, when they can go to school and talk about it to their friends. I think that's maybe where you might want to chill out.
I can remember bathing with my mom, and I think the rationale at the time was because I was so little, it needed to be handled in such a way that it's easier and quicker managing the household to do it this way. I think when your child probably exceeds bath time age and you can actually make them stand up and do like this under their arm and teach them how to bathe themselves, that you probably don't need to be in the tub with them. But again, who sets the rule book on parenting? As long as she's not trying to pedophile her child, and just as long as those kids have not even come into sex yet. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing that makes this inappropriate is because everybody's instantly thinking something sexual. There's nothing sexual going on there. So
maybe the posting.
Just because you don't like it don't mean it's wrong. Put it that way. Just because you, whoever don't like it, don't mean she can't do it with her kids.
I think it's wrong when the kid starts feeling uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to see all that, Mom. Get your titties out of my face. All right, we're going to take one last comment. Gail says, would it have been wrong if it was John in the tub with the kids? That's an interesting take.
Well, the internet would have broke down and yes.
They would have made it gay. They would have made him a molester. They would have said all kinds of stuff.
Yes, it would have been wrong. And that's just one of the negatives of patriarchy. In this life, there's just certain things women can do that guys can't, and vice versa. Yes, it would have been wrong for the daddy to be in that damn tub with the damn kids.
All right, y'all. Good conversation. We'll be back with more TGIF after this break.